What is up, YouTube? Just a quick review. If you don't know, this is Rudy. This is my boy. Yeah, welcome back to Charlo TV. Doing a quick review on last night's boxing and what it means for the boxers and the divisions themselves. So, first off, we had Demetrius Andrade against Sulecki, Polish boxer. Good fight. Sulecki down, but went the distance. Unanimous decision. Unanimous decision was the result of the night. Every fight except for Parker seemed to go. All the top ones seemed to go unanimous decision. So good display by Andrade. Solid performance against a solid opponent. The only thing is, people never heard of Sulecki really. The average fan, so it's not going to do a lot for his profile. The only thing he has in his corner after the fight, he was screaming for mainly Canelo, but also Golovkin. He wants the big fights, which is fair enough. He's the only belt that Canelo doesn't have in the middleweight division. Will it happen? I don't know. Canelo seems to be looking elsewhere, up to light heavyweight, and maybe another fight with Golovkin, maybe up to super middleweight. Who knows? But Andrade seems to be lower down on his list. I guess he just thinks he's above that, having to justify that he's the best in the division, which is unfortunate if you're a fan like me that likes to see someone hold all the belts in one division, like what happened in the cruiserweight division a while ago, before he moved up too. But yeah, so will Andrade get it? The only thing that's in his corner is, of course, that him and Canelo and Golovkin and pretty much everyone else in the middleweight division of note is with DAZN. So possibly it could happen, but I'm not sure Canelo is up for it or not. Then on the chief support was Yafai against his opponent. Jimenez. I thought possibly there'd be an upset there, but it wasn't. It was conclusive performance by Yafai. Unfortunately, it probably makes, where else is there to go for him? It probably makes big fights harder, because people are going to go, well, he's kind of like the unwanted man, really, hasn't got a lot of backing behind him. I know he does have DAZN, but I mean, he should be more decorated in the UK. I'm sure if you asked an average UK person on the street, they wouldn't know who he was, which is a shame. He was Olympian, and now he's, defending his world title for the 5th time. So, he should be of higher standing. What's next for him? I can only imagine unification fights in his division. Otherwise, possibly move up. But I'd imagine unified. He might unify a belt or two, hopefully with the backing of DAZN. Hopefully they'll start going out more for them and actually putting their money where their mouth is and getting him the big fights to make him a household name, which he truly deserves. Then Joseph Parker against Leapai in the heavyweight division. Alex Leapai. Yeah, it went the way everyone expected. It ended in 10. Referee stepped in, just Leapai taking an extensive beating. He did catch Parker with some good shots. Where next for Parker? That's also, he's nowhere near going to get a title fight anytime soon. I wouldn't imagine. He was talking about Joshua. He was talking about Dillian White. I don't see either of them going near him again. Not that they don't want to, just there's bigger fish for them to fry. Joshua, of course, in his rematch, White is trying to get a shot at Deontay Wilder, or possibly Joshua if he re-wins his belt. But doesn't look like there's a place for Parker to go, unfortunately. But we'll have to see what his next step is. All he can do is fight what he can, who he can. He's with Matchroom now, co-promoted. So again, that gives him access to top fighters. But again, would White want to go back there? Why? He's already beat him. What's the point in going back to rematch him? Joshua will be tied up if he wins against Ruiz, and then the following year, so it's another 2 years before he'll be available, I would imagine, for a fight. Like Parker, solid boxer again. Who needs him? Who wants him? You know, he doesn't have a belt now. You know, it might be tough for him, but again, it's just because the heavyweight division is so exciting at the moment. And then also in the States, on the PBC card was Charlo against Brandon Adams, unanimous decision. I didn't get to see that one myself, but apparently he won every round. One of the judges gave him every round. So again, the question of the night seems to be all similar questions. Everyone was winning by unanimous decision, and lots of people have nowhere really else to go. Like, so it's the same as Charlo. He's not going to get Canelo. He's not going to get Golovkin. He's not going to get Andrade. They're all with the opposition, DAZN. So they're not going to let a PBC, especially after what happened with Ruiz, they're not going to let a PBC fighter fight one of their top dogs. Why would they, you know? So he's just more or less frozen now. What the next step for him is, who knows? He has that little foot in the door, becoming the full WBC champion now. But of course, the real champ is Canelo. He's now the franchise champion. So again, what next for Charlo? That's a tough one, you know, and I can't see the DAZN matchroom making another mistake like they did with Ruiz, letting a fighter on a opposing promoter, especially PBC, fight one of their top guys. Why would they, you know? They're just opening the door to get robbed again. I don't think that'll ever happen again, because it was a big mistake. You know, they could have picked anyone else. They didn't have to pick someone that was with PBC, and now they're really peeved off about it. You know, after letting the Golden Goose, all the heavyweight titles, with the exception of Deontay Wilder's one, go. So again, they're not going to do that in the middleweight division, which is the second Golden Goose. Yeah, so let me know what you think is the future for any of these boxers. If you have any other insights you want to share, leave a comment, send us a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good weekend. See you, Rudy. Nah, he's not interested. Good luck.
Hello world, goodbye world.